Ang susunod na programa ay rated G. Ito ay pwede sa lahat ng manonood.
Good morning, class. Michael, lead the prayer. So, good morning again, class. How was everybody? Okay, so nice to hear that. So, please go back to your proper seat and arrange your chairs. And please set aside those unnecessary things above your table. So now, let me check your attendance, guys. Okay, I'm done checking your attendance, and now let's proceed to our topic. So before we proceed to our topic, we will start with an activity. So, are you guys excited with this activity? It's a very easy, guys. Okay, wait. So, what did you notice in this activity? Okay, right. You notice some jumbled words. And beside that, there's a picture. Okay, this picture will help you understand what the jumbled words means. So, I'll be needing 3 students to answer each of these jumbled words. Okay, Sarah? Yes? Vivian? And yes, Isabel. Oh, only girls? There's no boys. Okay. So, very good, everyone. They got all correct. We have the first one, corruption. We have the second one, political dynasty. And we have the third one, inequality. So, you guys start analyzing what's our topic today. But we're not done yet. We have the processing questions. So in these processing questions, I'll need again 3 students to answer each question. So first question. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's too long. So first question. Can you describe one image that stood out to you and explain why? So who wants to answer this? Okay, Jerome. So very good, Jerome. He explained it very well. So the second question is, what is one of the problems shown in the pictures that you think is important to solve? Again, anybody? Okay, Mary. Okay, very good, Mary. She chooses political dynasty. Yeah. Okay. The third one, the last one. Okay. It's a quite long question. So, the third question is, can you give a real world example from Philippines history to current events that illustrates one of the concepts presented in the game? It could be corruption, political dynasty, or inequality. So anybody for the last question? Okay, Allison. So very good, guys. Thank you for cooperation, and thank you for those 6 students who cooperate too. So before we proceed to our next activity, can we read again this? First, corruption. Second, political dynasty. And third one is inequality.
Okay, for today's activity, you will be grouped into 3. Each group will assign this topic and answer these following questions. And each group will choose one representative to present it to the class. I'll give you 15 minutes to prepare. Okay, stop. Let's start group 1. Okay, thank you. Group 2. Okay, group 3. Okay, good job. Thank you, class, for your cooperation, and sharing your ideas. Okay, let's proceed to our topic.
So, class, from the previous activity that you played, do you get any ideas? Did you get any ideas or clues about our topic for today? Anyone? Yes? Yes, very good. Challenges. But before we start, let's say what is objectives. What's our objectives for today? Okay. So everybody read what our objectives. Yes, thank you everyone. Very good. So our topic is about political reforms and current challenges. When you hear the word political reforms, what comes into your mind? Okay? Yes, very good. So, the meaning of political reforms is the changes or improvements in a country's government to make it more efficient and responsive for the needs of its people. That is what we call political reform. Okay, and the next one wants to read what is current challenges. Okay, very good. So, the current challenges, these are the issues or obstacles that often hindering in reforming political system. That is what we call challenges, the barriers, issues, problems. And there are a lot of challenges that our country facing. But there are three most crucial problems in reforming the political system. Here's number one. The first one on the list is corruption. So, when we say corruption, are you all familiar with the word corruption? Of course. So, the word corruption means when the people in power abuse their positions for self-gain or through unfair favoritism. It's like they're ruling the country or they're abusing their power not for the people but for their personal gain, for the sake of themselves. And the next one is political dynasty. Are you familiar with the word dynasty? Okay. So, dynasty, these are families who hold political power and for generations, who hold political power for generations and passing down their positions and influences within the family. So that is what we call dynasty. For example, the Marcos. His father is a former president and he take the step that his father once taken. So that is what we call dynasty. And the last one is inequalities. Oh, when we say inequalities, a lot of things comes into your mind when you hear the word inequalities. Yes, of course, that's correct. In political system, there are also inequalities occurring. And when we say inequalities, these are the disparities in health, wealth, income, access to education, healthcare, and any other resources. It's creating a divide between different groups in society. So, are you all wondering why are these three main problems are the main issues in reforming the political system? Why? Is it because when corruption, political dynasties, and inequalities are closely linked and create a more serious problems for society? Yes, that's true. When corrupt officials gain power, they would they often build a dynasty that will hold and protect their interests and allow corruption to continue. That is why it is very, very crucial in reforming the political system. And this cycle makes it very hard for poor people to improve their lives. They may face unfair treatment and access to any important resources like education and fair opportunities. So, it is very hard. It is not very easy to reform a political system. But today, class, I want you to know that to make a fair society, it is very essential that we should tackle these issues together, ensuring that everyone has a right to succeed regardless of their background. So, that is the main issue, that is the main problem why it is very hard to reform a political system. It is because there are problems, there are obstacles that hindering our system. And that is the end of our lesson. Did you learn anything? Okay? Do you have any questions, clarifications, and I will answer it. Okay, so none so far. Thank you everyone for cooperation. And wait, to make sure that you really understand the discussion, I want you to ask one question. Before the start of our discussion, I already gave you the handouts of our discussion. I want you to choose one representative of the whole class and answer the question. Okay? Okay. Choose. Okay, very good. Okay. What is the answer? What is your answer? Okay, let me see. Okay, that's a good one. So, corruption strengthens the power of political dynasties, and dynasties perpetuate corruption. Okay, that's a good one. Thank you. Very good, class. That will be the end of our lesson. And before we leave, before I end this lesson, we will be having a following activity.
Since you already understand our topic, let's have an activity. Okay, class, group yourself at 3 groups. Okay? Have a group? Okay, group number 1, you're assigned in corruption. Group 2, political dynasties. Group 3, inequalities. I give you 10 minutes to prepare your role play and 10 minutes to present at the front. Okay, it's already 10 minutes. Group 1, present your topic at the front. Okay, group 1, very good. Clap your hands. Group 2. Okay, very good. Group 2. Clap your hands. Group 3. Okay, very good. Group 3. So, good job, everyone. And I have observed your presentation. You really understand our topic. For your assessment, answer this question. Please don't make a noise. Okay, class? Once you're done, pass your paper at the front. I'll be the one who'll check it. Okay? Are you done? Okay, pass the paper on the front.
For your assignment, I want to create a code that emphasizes the prevention of the said challenges. You will be graded based in instruction. And for your final activities, you will create a reflection paper based on your understanding in our lesson in a one-sheet paper and use this as our guide. Class, that's all for today.